Hey, what's going on, cultivators of the future? Welcome to Aster Education. I am Robert Astwood, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about personal magnetism. Okay? So, what even is personal magnetism? Great question. So, I've read a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. If you've never heard of it, or if you've heard of it and haven't read it, definitely read it. It's a great read. Also, check out the audiobook too. I feel like audiobooks are kind of like cheat codes. You can kind of just throw them on and then just have them as like a mentor in your head. So it's great. So moving on, personal magnetism. Have you ever been around someone that you just feel alive? You just feel their charisma. You can feel their energy and their aura as they talk to you. Like they almost incite you to change. Like they inspire you to just take big actions or something like that. You know, something big, right? You feel like this quasi kind of wave of emotion while you're talking to them. That's personal magnetism at work, okay? So one of the biggest parts about personal magnetism that I've noticed is something called C factors, all right? So S stands for smile, all right? If you guys have seen my video on Instagram about smile, definitely check it out. When you have a genuine and real smile, it really like emulates and translates into energy. And you really kind of, you give people a window into your soul, right, when you smile. E would stand for enthusiasm. Like when you're speaking to somebody, you have to be all out, like, you know, enthusiastic, and really show them that you're passionate about what you're talking about. Because guess what? If you're talking like this, oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah. Who's going to believe you? Nobody's going to buy that. You sound like you hate life, man. Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you. You feel like you're going to bring down my energy, right? So enthusiasm is really key because it's like the vitality, right? It's that energy, that aura, you know, again, going back to those quasi-wavy bodily feelings, you know? It's kind of hard to explain, like, that wave of emotion you feel, you know, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? When you hear, like, a special song, or like, you talk to somebody that you really care about, you know? Or when you talk to somebody that has personal magnetism, they give you these waves, all right? And the next E is going to be eye contact, all right? How many of you guys have ever talked to somebody and they're doing this? You look like you're gonna steal something, dude. Like, what are you doing? You know, like, what are you doing? What are you looking at? What's down there? You know, if you guys are looking around, like dashing around while you're talking to somebody, you're not gonna be convincing, and people are not going to want to listen to you, buy from you, interact with you. Like, I'm just gonna have some kind of sense of distrust in some form, you know. So you don't want to give anybody a reason to not trust you, right? So eye contact, right? You're not a thief, right? So another part to personal magnetism that I like to talk about is, you know, really that ability to, you know, kind of persevere through it, like, despite failure. You know, like when you can persist, like, until you're successful, like when you could just keep on going, like this quality of not only persistence and grit, but also resilience, you know, that draws people to you. That's attractive. When people see you really like going all out and all in despite all obstacles, that's something else that draws people to you, right? So far we've talked about, you know, smiling, we've talked about eye contact, we've talked about enthusiasm, and we've talked about persistence. All right, guys, so in addition to everything we've spoke about, I've got 3 more items for you on the personal magnetism list. Get your notepad out, take notes, take notes, this is vital, okay? So the first one, okay, would be the voice inflection. So when you hear somebody speak, do they sound alive? Do they sound like they actually have a reason for being on this planet? Do they sound like they're really down and despondent? Well, that would be a clue as to a lack of personal magnetism. If somebody sounds like they don't even want to be here on the world, like in the world, like how am I going to be drawn to you, you know? Somebody's voice, you can hear it even through the phone. Like if you're talking to somebody on the phone, you could tell if they're like electric, right? You could just hear that fire, that kind of genuine aura in their voice, right? So the next item would be your body language, the way you carry yourself. Are you confident? You know, like how is your stature, your posture? These are all really crucial items if you want to be persuasive, if you want to, you know, actually be influential, and if you want to have people believe you. And this actually leads me to my next point, which is belief in oneself, self-efficacy. If you have self-efficacy and you believe in yourself, you have conviction, you know, you have real drive in your words, and like you don't second guess and say, oh, hey, maybe I believe this or maybe I believe that, and it's always a back and forth. No, like that's not magnetic. I'm not buying. You know, I'm not gonna listen to you as much. You're not going to be as influential, you know? But if you're convicted, you're convinced, completely savage, all in, letting me know, even if I don't like agree, I have to admire like the conviction, you know, and the determination. Okay? Alright guys, so that's basically all I've got for you today on personal magnetism. If you guys have any other ideas, charisma I think would also go with this too. But if you have any other ideas, any thoughts, you know, anything you want to add to the conversation, please feel free. Reach out to me on Instagram. My name is Aster Education. You could also feel free to contact me on Twitter, Aster_education. And then give this video a like and subscribe. I'm here to help you guys become the full version of yourselves, to really tap into that limitless self that's dwelling deep inside, that's just waiting to be unlocked, okay? And remember guys, we all have superpowers. We just have to know how to activate them, okay? Stay cultivating.